Vicky Crystalline here. So let's do the breath. We're going to breathe in and just allow ourselves to center, balance. We're going to do three steps breath. So my multiverse is already here, so they're already coming through me. So just allow yourself to breathe through this transmission. Breathe as you feel. Asai koinete tsoinete tatainete totoi kinete. Asolenene muaetenete. Hello, beloveds. The multiverse being of the beloved channel is coming forth for you all as a collective. Many of you are moving into a new space of being, igniting a new way, merging differently to yourself. As each one of you are moving into the new way of being of yourself, it is connecting you to all you are, to all you have been, and all you are now. There is only now, here, only the present. As you are allowing your light to shine, we are receiving messages on how to do this. As you go through your process of releasing all you are, which is different for everyone. Some call it the dark night of the soul, your emotional pain body. As you go through these moments of you, and you allow them to be released from you, there is void that fills that space, and that void is light. Your body, your energy field already knows what to do in the acclimating of the cleared space. As we have talked before, many of you have watched this channel grow and expand into a new version of her own self behind the doors. You have watched her evolve. Many of you who have watched from the beginning have seen her expand into a more prevalent being of light. You have watched her grow into the multiverse being that she is, that is in all of you. As you are all doing this and returning to the nothingness that you are, there is freedom there. What we mean is, when you go into the space of yourself, there is freedom there. You're not attached to anything. Even in the calm state of being, there is nothing there. as this channel has allowed herself to expand into her multiverse, how she is acclimating into this way of being. Yes, she is having some resistance, just like a child. Sometimes a child having a fit in the corner, but it is all perfect. She allows herself to catch herself. She has all the tools. She allows the whole process to be. Just as each one of you who are moving into their timeless space of them, the nothing that they are. In nothing, you are everything. What we mean by everything that you have ever been and everything you're going to be is there in you. Your worlds, as you call it, the 3D, the 5D, the 7D, the 9D, they are all expanding. There is a newness that is popping up. What we mean by it is popping up within each one of you. You can feel this. Many beings on the earth plane now are capturing or trying to seek what they are from the stars, from the earth, from wherever. If you are watching this beloved channel, you are all of that. If you resonate with one star being more than the other, it is only because you've held your space in that star system for longer. Only. We are going to bring forth some information that has never been talked about. Information of the indigenous beings. The indigenous that walk this plane and this earth have never been to the stars. They were born of Gaia. They carry Gaia in them fully. Yes, you from the stars, from the planets, from wherever, you have been it all. You have lived as an indigenous being also. We are stumbling over these words for it was hard for you to be sanctioned in one area only. You feel your energy so vast, so it was hard to structure yourself in living that indigenous life to one place only. This was not wrong or right, it was perfect. The indigenous know the light beings of the star systems that comes through their family. Many only stay in the tribe for a certain period of time and then they find their way. The indigenous beings, the children of the indigenous beings are now being born into unfamiliar families like never before. They are experiencing also what it feels like to not be in tribe, to feel alone. But their energy of their indigenous runs so deep into Gaia, they are bringing forth their light in that family. Many of these indigenous children are being born now on this earth plane. We would give the timeline within the last couple of years. They are bridging a gap, we will say, between the stars and the earth itself. This beloved channel has two of them that are her grandchildren. She is just being aware of this now, which ones they are. Many of you may get an idea that, oh, that's why this child is more of Gaia and nurtures Gaia more than I've ever seen before. The lineages runs deep through the Gaia. Some of these beings have had star lives, but their main purpose, we will say, is to incarnate the Gaia life they lived, of the indigenous that they lived here with Gaia. As you see, many beings that came from the stars and lived with the indigenous loved it so much, but there were very few. They did not want to be trapped. Those who chose that extinction. We say extinction because it does not happen anymore. The star beings are not born into the indigenous beings anymore. They know this, for they are now placing a new way of being on Gaia. New Gaia, as you call it. There are indigenous that are holding the third world till the finishing completes. But the star beings are not being born into their tribe any longer. The reason is for the indigenous are doing a new process, and it does not need the guidance of the stars. It has found its lineages already through the movement. The indigenous know their way. And the children that are born into a non-tribe being family, we will say, know their way. No one can cover them up. They are the lights that are being spread through this earth plane just by being born of who they are. Some of this may be confusing for you. If you step back and re-listen to it, you will understand. The indigenous are born of Gaia. They did not come from the stars. They carry all the lineages from all of Gaia. And yes, all who are watching now have lived in that tribe-like indigenous life. You have learned, and you are being a new way, each and every one of you. By being your light, It is the light that is affecting everything. Everything. Be you, no matter what it looks like. You are ready. You are ready. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was the first time I ever. Wow. Beautiful. I love it. I send love to all of you. May you all be blessed. Absolutely blessed. Thank you for your beautiful hearts.